Casa Foods, DPG Lakeside Services, Cumberland Boat Storage, Dairy Queen of Cumberland, JCD Services, Luke's Electric, Our Local, Sales on 63, The Country Skillet, Donka's Car Corral out of Turtle Lake, Midwest Machinery out of Turtle Lake, and Noble X. Thank you, sponsors, for helping us out to make this the great event that it is each year. We greatly appreciate your support. Don't forget raffle tickets, 50-50 going on tonight. 5 tickets for only $5. Or better yet, 15 for only $10. Or get a whopping 35 tickets for just $20. Get 35 entries into the drawing. Somebody's going to go home with a bunch of cold, hard cash tonight. It's not going to be you if you don't participate. So help out the Cumberland Youth Hockey by taking part in the 50-50 drawing and having a chance to win some cash before you leave tonight. We'll be drawing that ticket a little bit later tonight. Don't forget, plenty of great food over there. Warm and famous Louis' Brats and hot dogs. They won't come any better than that. Also hamburgers, french fries, nachos, popcorn, chips and candy, ice cold deli bars, and plenty of soft drinks, water, and adult beverages available as well. We want to thank Justin Kent with Beer Money Polling, one of the premier social media groups for the polling industry. Justin Kent and Kent Productions taking our pictures and videos tonight. Those will be posted on the internet. So check that out. Of course, we want to thank Cumberland Healthcare Ambulance Service, Cumberland Fire and Rescue, and Cumberland Police Department.
Well, for those who just chimed in, for those that I know, welcome, and for those who I don't, welcome to Dairyland Pulling Promoters. So
ready if we need them.
We are still waiting on our first tractor here. It is the winder up. Of course, we're running Pro Farms here tonight in Cumberland here. It's a interesting day, interesting weekend already with the weather, and I think the rain obviously scared away some pullers even from this event, even though we've had pretty good weather here leading up to the show, and we've had good weather all night during the show. So but we'll see what happens. We got a couple, I believe, in this class here, and then I plan to do some live for an open class here too, where I know it's going to be a bigger class. So again, this is the winder up. This was owned by the late Greg Raymont. If you are familiar with pulling in the area here, you knew him very well. He's a longtime staple in the area for so many things, and was starting to get into pulling, and this is a very nice tractor. He just didn't get to run it enough, unfortunately, and tonight it's going to be ran by one of the Wolks. I do not know the story on whether or not that was sold or if they're just running it in the meantime, but I'm sure I'll find out soon and hopefully put some more out there, because it is such a gorgeous tractor. So again, they're trying to get something figured out down there. I'm not sure if there's an issue with the sled or if it's an issue with something else, but we've been sitting here for about 5-10 minutes now trying to get this machine down the track. So again, if you're just tuning in, this is Dairyland Pulling Promoters, Matthew Ingham here in Cumberland, Wisconsin, with the Cumberland Youth Hockey tractor pull. Tomorrow night will be the truck pull at 7 o'clock. All things considered, a lot of cancellations day across the state, and just to have some pulling here, it's pretty fortunate. The track is great, so if you're coming tomorrow night, whether you're pulling or just watching, you're going to see, I think, a phenomenal truck pull. Always a really nice track here, about 350, 360 feet, and they've used most of it tonight. So here we come, the Winder Up Pro Farm here in Cumberland, Wisconsin.
Jacob Wolf out of Almeda. 361 and 4 in the longest distance of the night. How about that? 361 and 4.
Well, like I said, 350, 360. He used the whole track. Wow, what a run. Looking good.
He stopped it just a little bit short.
It's been a hot minute since I've seen that tractor out, and didn't skip a beat. And Jacob pulling tonight. So that is the winder up, just a gorgeous tractor. Taylor was running the Judgment Day earlier. Haven't seen that tractor in a long time. I was told it's been a while since it's pulled, and some really nice tractors here tonight. So looks like we're going to see. We'll see what we run next. I thought we had more than one pro farm, but that looks like a farm tractor coming up. So. We should have an open class coming up here shortly. I know there's a few more tractors than that. They ran the light 6,000 open earlier. And I believe we still have an 8,000 and a 9,500 coming up. So looking forward to seeing the Honey Badger. And if you haven't seen the Honey Badger before, folks, the Honey Badger don't care. So I'll get an eye of what's coming up next. If you want to hang out and watch potentially a few farm tractors, it's heavy farm, so we just seen an improved farm here a little bit ago. They were really rolling those down the track as well, so looks like indeed it'll be a couple of farm tractors. So I'll just keep it live here if you want to hang out for a few minutes, and then like I said, we should have a couple of open tractors coming up here right directly here. It's been a like I said, just a gorgeous night of pulling here. Kind of almost a kind of a sneaky warm night there with all the rain and the overhead clouds there. It's been about 70, 75 all night, and huge crowd there. I don't know if you can see it. They really got them kind of piled in back behind the bleachers too. So.
Out of Cornell, 361 and 4 to beat.
He's gonna run pro farm. That's what you call a little bit of a mismatch.
10 inches, 178 and 10.
But I guess if you have a chance at getting second, there's nothing wrong with that. So, like I said, I'll keep it right here and see what we got coming up next. Might be the open class. Kind of been jumping all over between farm, improved farm, open. If you're able to drop a comment, go ahead and do so. Let me know where you're watching from. Like I said, I'm in Cumberland tonight. I'll be in Cumberland again tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Western Wisconsin Truck Pullers, and I anticipate a good show. A lot of stuff getting canceled tomorrow, so the weather forecast looks pretty sharp for Cumberland, and looks like we're going to have at least one more pro farm here. Got an international coming up. So again, looking forward to a big truck pull tomorrow night. Nice and dry here. If you are coming here, you're watching, you're coming tomorrow night. The pits are nice and dry. Of course, they got some pavement here, and a couple of the truck pullers made the venture down here today on their way to Colby, and with that event being canceled, they just kept on trucking down here to Cumberland. So and I believe this is the Iron Ridge binder. A lot of binders. It's hard to keep them all straight. I've seen this tractor pull several times, so this could be interesting between him and the winder up. So
Jake Decker. out of Waverly, Minnesota.
Jake Decker doing the driving.
Calls his tractor Iron Binder. It's an international.
All right, the Iron Binder. I'm wearing the Badger Binder shirt tonight. Unfortunately, I don't think they'll be here, but if you're watching, a shout out to the Badger Binder crew. Again, this is the, let me just double check my weights here. This is the 10,500 pound Pro Farm. They're also running the 11.5, so. And I see at least one more Pro Farm down there, so we're going to keep it going. So here comes the Iron Ridge Binder coming up. Roughly 360 and change.
Jake Decker. Our top distance, 361.4. Jake has been 356 and 10. 356.10. It's a lowest run. Great pull. That's Peter Power. That'll bring up Jim Limerick. On a
Alrighty, I thought I recognized the next one, and it is Jim Lyric out of Shitek. Be our next runner here in the 10,500 pound Pro Farm. So just a shade short for the Iron Ridge Binder. That's going to leave the winder up with, again, I believe that was Jacob Walt doing the pulling. So John Deere stays on top right now. We got another international coming up here. Cumberland, Wisconsin, the site here. We're just, well, I guess roughly on the southwest side of town here, over by the hockey arena, if you're familiar with where that is. Yeah, Trevor, if you are watching, I've been advised to ban you from YouTube, so I'll see what I can do here. So if looks like we got a couple more down there, I'll try to see what it looks. See them down there getting ready to go. Of course, in the dark, I got to stay zoomed out, and if you're not familiar, I'm normally running my camera at the same time, so that's kind of where my main focus is. But again, if you're watching and you're getting some free pulling, I guess you can't complain too much. So thanks again for tuning in tonight. If you can and you have the opportunity, please share this video. I'd appreciate it. Always trying to get some new subscribers here to the pulling page. TK, he's on location. So, well, if you could come take care of your drunk homeboy here, I'd appreciate it. He's over here harassing the bird family. And once again, to everybody else watching, I appreciate it. This is Cumberland Youth Hockey tonight and the Cumberland tractor pull here. So again, thanks for watching here on the YouTube channel. I'm having some minor infraction issues over on the pulling page on Facebook. Of all things, I shared a raffle ticket the other day that had some choice giveaways that Facebook did not like and consider that to be a form of violence. So needless to say, I won't get into it or I'll lose my YouTube page, but that's why we're running on here tonight. But I think everything's working out. We got good reception and seeing some Pro Farms. So here comes Jim Lyric. Oh, thank you for the share, homeboy. All right, well, we are going to go open pulling next, so I will keep it here if you're interested. That you should see us a couple more hot tractors. Again, that was Jim Lyric with the last of the 10,500 Pro Farm. Nice looking class here. I got here tonight, I kid you not, there wasn't not more than about 4 or 5 tractors here. They really started piling in here after the event started, and thank you to everybody who showed up. The crowd is absolutely, like I said, packed. We got a lot of standing room back there behind the bleachers, kind of where the food lies, and a lot of people standing here watching some pulling. So again, the 8,000 pound open class. I anticipate being a handful of tractors in that class, and go ahead and stay live here. So once again, if you're able to share the video, I'd appreciate it. If you're able to throw down a comment, that helps the reach of the video and that helps support the page. So that's your only admission fee tonight for some good tractor pulling. Hoping to do a little live action tomorrow night, again with the Western Wisconsin Truck Pullers. If you're in the area, you got to get up here. That should be a great show.
And a pull of 356 and
My destination this weekend was Colby, Wisconsin, and the Colby Pullers Club pulling for a purpose, and unfortunately the weather just made it impossible. Went there this afternoon and was walking around the grounds, and they just had just a shade too much rain. They got a little bit more today that kind of, no pun intended, but sunk that event, and they made a very tough judgment call, but unfortunately that has to be done, and we know they'll be back next year. So with that being said, I know a lot of those guys anticipate or plan to come up here tomorrow night and pull at the truck pulling here in Cumberland. So nice that they'll be able to help promote this event some more. So not 100% sure who this first tractor is. It's going to be an international. Again, this is 8,000 pound open here. Just finished up the 10,500
Starting
pound
off our
profile.
8,000 pound open class out of North Branch on International 1066. It's Tanner Nettestead.
Smile to the camera. Look at Cam back there. Yeah, that's our crowd tonight. Good crowd here as we what's that? I guess we're closing in on the 10 o'clock hour here, so again, I think that track's just going to be just prime for tomorrow night. What?
You know what we used to do to Trevor? Too bad you couldn't do it. Just let him sit there and watch him look at the man and he's just
Oh, that would be cold. That would be cold. He told me to tell you to sit down.
yeah. Tell him to bring me his chair. I will.
Could have used that one. I haven't sat on it all night. All right, it looks like, well, I should have known. We got one of the Andres kids standing over next to me, so looks like Crystal will be coming up next, getting on the scale down there. I know we have a few of her fans in the listening audience tonight. So, hey, did you guys, just your mom?
Yeah.
Good show.
Alrighty, so this will be Crystal Andres and Just a Hobby, a staple of the Mid-State Circuit. They got a night off tonight, and we'll pull tomorrow. I believe it's more into the evening up in Marengo at the Ashland County Fair. I believe most, if not all, Mid-State classes are there. So good on her. I know she was working on the farm, getting everything she could done, and rushed over here. So thank you to her for all the extra effort. Those her and her husband and her brother-in-law put in a lot of time tractor pulling. So we'll see.
Bristol Andrus coming over from Conrad in her MX 270.
All right, well, she's got a marked beat of about 200, give or take.
Trying to make 285.
285. 285 the
and
number.
two.
Here comes Just a Hobby.
Two pullers in this class. One will take first, one will take second. We're going to find out right now.
Well, I think it's safe to say she could have shut that down a long time ago and taken this class home with her, but I know she'll be back in the 9,500 Open, so I will stand by a second here and see what they're running next. Okay, so they are running a farm class, so I'm going to take a quick break and shut her down. I will be back with a little bit more live streaming coming up here in a few minutes. Make sure you check the Facebook page for the update on what's coming up next. And again, thank you for following Dairyland Pulling Promoters on YouTube tonight.